YouTube? It's American Bro, and here is my review of this TV show I watched over years. So, here's a TV show called King of the Hill. You guys wondering why am I reviewing a show that has been already on to, at onto Adult Swim? Well, I'm wondering if I could do a review about this. Okay, so pardon my language, but I'm still a bit bitchy today, but I don't care. All right, so I know you're wondering, guys, if I have many channels or whatever, but I don't care if I have many channels. I care about everything, so whatever. Anyway, so King of the Hill starts off with a centered around the guy who named Hank Hill was a a worker from Propane. And propane was kind of a big deal for Texas. So I'm sorry that I'm still liking the show. I'm sorry I did, but you guys hate it. That's your deal. I mean, like, that's your problem that you hate the show. Okay, you hate the show because of it's like cartoonish thing and his own solving problems, wherever. I get that. It's really that kind of show you don't want to see. So, sorry guys, speaking like this, because you know why? I about to get this cough again, but suddenly I stop in that directions. So anyway, sorry. So anyway, though, this movie, not movie. This cartoon was kind of a set off for some other stuff, but this thing was created by the most legendary, the most legendary and awesome, awesome guy called Mike Judge. I heard I reviewed one of the Mike Judge, like, I don't know. I reviewed one of Mike Judge, like, classics, like Butthead. I don't know if I did it. I don't know if I did that. And also, I didn't do Beavis and Butthead, but something I would do it after this review. Kind of, if I have time. So I could do a honest review about this Mike Judge classics. So apparently it was just a minor mishap, okay? That I have to review everything from this day on, and it's supposed to be just probably a metaphor for me saying, why am I doing this? Why am I punishing myself for making this review, everything? So the thing is, it's like a big metaphor for most of it, like kind of a big meaning. Okay, I hope you guys are wondering if I have been misunderstanding that verse. So whatever. And come on, I can barely talk. I can barely talk right now because it's really speechless. This thing is. But I am wondering if the show that really call off after the next show comes on. I had a weird feeling about this. I had a weird feeling about this show. Like, it didn't show anything. It just showed like the screen. But I care about Mike Judge. Okay, he is the great cartoonist ever. I'm saying he's a great cartoonist ever. He's the awesome cartoonist ever. I wish I could be like him one day, making a cartoon and spell out for no reason. So why not? But the other shows during those rooms were crap compared to this, because this is like the most the most show ever. Like, I would just show be on every single day until Fox canceled it for some reason. I don't know. But until that day, until then, it moved to Adult Swim from Cartoon Network. So why not? But like I said, I reviewed Nerdland from Netflix. That was really good, action packed, most ever. So
Okay.
Alright, so like, why not be in this show? So why not be in this show on, why not be in this show on, like, Netflix already? Like, I watch all the seasons, I watch all the episodes. And besides, I barely watch everything for most of it. I don't say season 15 it was kind of a bit off, okay? Oh my god. Well, I haven't got the DVD of it yet because you know why? It was a long time, so I haven't bought a DVD of King of Hill yet to make sure this thing has to be off. Okay, I know that the Adult Swim was kind of a bit more, you know, a bit more kind of an edgy kind of show. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, right? So King of Hill was kind of good. I like the show. I like the characters. Well, I named all the characters before. Like I already know Boomhauer, Bill Dotrieve. Am I correct? Hank Hill and Gribble. Dale Gribble. So and like I remember the characters' names by by off by off things. So man, whatever. So like King of Hill was kind of good show. It was better. It was better morality for most things. Like I learned from the show was kind of good. Besides, this show is kind of like not good for kids. So why not make it for adults? It's like the show is like I don't know. It's like this show is like you know kind of a cartoonish way, like Looney Tunes, but without Looney. Is like Beavis and Butthead, but with mature way. It's like that kind of. Think about it as the Simpsons, but without the family, and you put all you put all the family together into Texas. It's like the Texas version of the Simpsons or Family Guy, in my perspective. Yeah, I already know. You already know, guys, that King of Hill was kind of a big hit, okay? And cartoons like Family Guy parody King of Hill that barely, that I barely know by some of them, but you really though, like American Dad, I feel like it was kind of ripping off some of their stuff. Like even though it was kind of familiar, okay, in the show itself, it was kind of good. It was kind of good actually. Watched season one to the last season ever. But really though, I remember the characters' names. No lie, I remember the characters' names like Hank Hill, Dale Gribble, Bill Daltrey, Boomhauer, and the hell, Bobby Hill. That's a really clear name by saying it. A clear name by saying it, like Bobby Hill. Boom, whatever. God damn, it's like blowing my own strength about this show. But you know, I was kind of big King of Hill fan when I was like when I was little. Before I watched some other cartoons that made no sense at all. I always stick to King of Hill. Every time I solve problems, they actually solve problems. So why not? But though I kind of have strange fancy about this show, like not fancy, it's like really good fancy. It's like a bad fancy about this show. Like every time I think about the show, I think about like how much time they got left and how much time they got left inside the whole thing. It's a bit more questionable. Okay, enough for that fancy stuff. This show was kind of good. I liked it. It's pretty awesome. The other cartoons cannot be shit compared to this thing because this show is awesome. Well, aside from Beavis and Butthead, that was kind of funny. No lie, I have a DVD of it, so why not buy it for it? So Anyway, this show was kind of a bit off. Okay, I like the humor about this show. The humor is kind of similar, but I can barely know it by heart. Like the theme song, the the yep one. So like I feel it though, it's on my heart that this thing happens to be like the most famous show ever. But that's for Family Guy parodied off, and some other stuff got parodied off too. Like I don't know, like porn parodies. I don't care. So it's like it's like yeah I know this show is really good, but in my head though I kept on saying, oh wow this show is really good. I had to review it, and that's why I'm reviewing it right now. Boom. But Boomhauer's kind of a number mouth kind of, and I probably inspiration about that too. I understand what he's saying. A bit off, kind of. He was kind of a good guy, that one. But Boomhauer, oh, you know, again, I talk about the personalities. So Boomhauer, I mean, no, Bill Dauterive was kind of a lazy ass friend with but you know, the backstory is kind of overused. Like the backstory, like in the football thing, Hank Hill got injured, so they kind of rest his life on it. Then also way back to their own childhood that they met. That's why they kind of met inside the fence in the front house. So woohoo! And and also the story about this show. The story was kind of good. I respect it from Mike Judge for doing this. But I don't understand though. Like if Mike Judge created this show, why not he create like other shows like King of the Hill 2.0? You like King of the Hill in the future, just making like you know popularity out of nowhere. Well, from it does that from time to time. So, but usually though I can't find the actual thing because usually though it's kind of off. I get that, but you know the show got like canceled in Fox because you know why? It was a bit you know it was a bit off though. The show got pulled off. The show got pulled off from Fox, and now they move on to Adult Swim and then Cartoon Network. That's that's really random. Why put that show off from Fox and put that on Adult Swim? That made no sense whatsoever. Just like Family Guy, if they actually pull the show off from Adult Swim to make a lot of money, you can't put the show back on as it's discontinued. Wow. This show got reruns every single day. Like, come on. This show got reruns every single day means like it just a metaphor for them to saying, "Hey, you lazy asses, get the fuck up and go back to fucking work." It's like that. This show reruns every single day, and it can't stop until you know it's been just a minute so far. Besides, that's why I am. That's why I am just a bit off saying like what happened to Canyon Hill. Does it like continued? Does it like be continued after everything? What happened? Talking shop. Well, even though yeah, and besides, King of Hill was kind of a good show. That's why I can check on everything about King of Hill or Mike Judge, whoever. Besides, though, if I'm being Mike Judge, I'll be a career just like him. I wish I was. But it was not possible because some shows are kind of famous and they had to put another season on it. And that's why I'm not gonna review any other adult swim shows because there are too good to be bad. Okay, this show is really good, like by my standards. Like I have been watching King of Hill like a long time, like a really long time, like watching on repeat over and over again, and and also I was humming to the theme song. It's kind of good, and the theme song was played by someone very popular, I guess. The the Replacements, the same guy, same band who sang the other song from Rock Band 2. But I didn't know that. Also, the theme song was kind of good, and it was kind of a bit off. Okay, I'm not saying this, but I hate to say this, but it doesn't really truthful manage to me. So truthfully, but I truly love the show. I really am, and I thank my judge for doing that to me because I really love the show. It fills my personality to make it as real, real, a real thing to me. Right? Don't be. I don't be like, oh, American Girl. You mean that? You mean my judge who created Beavis and Butthead? Duh. Yeah. That my judge who created Beavis and Butthead. My God. But really though, I can't see him as King Hill making a cameo and some out of nowhere, just making cartoons whatsoever. But he hasn't shown his face lately. I don't know why. Sorry. So I could be just like a King Hill fanatic. What what I- what I'm doing for. So to be to be honest, though, I like King Hill, and it was a good show compared to other shows. Those one was kind of shitty. It was kind of good, for a matter of fact. But I can't even tell if like this show got this 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 continued or make another season. What happened to it? Like isn't like I just made a skit of about this show kind of. I just made a skit about this. But every time the show ends, it starts off with another catchphrase or another quote or something. I get that. My God, sorry to talk so loudly, but whatever. So this was really good. I respect it, and it was kind of awesome. I was gonna make it as a 20 minute mark, but I could be just wrong if I have to. It was kind of funny to me that Ken Hill was kind of good, and it was good by by my standards. You know why? I'm a bit more a scat man for most of it. So what? Yeah, and besides, though, I can't believe the show got ended. Come on, can you like make another episode or another season? Give us a sneak peek of a new episode coming up or a new season coming on. I get that. But why did they actually cancel Canyon Hill for a reason? Because I really don't understand why. Well, I love Canyon Hill. I just understand why, but they actually not air it for most of it. Because sometimes, but they thought like Canyon Hill was kind of offensive to Christians around the world, saying, "Oh, God is great." Oh, God. But I wish somebody can like review the show at its own way. Okay. I like the show is really good. It's really that obvious and it's really that powerful to any of you hillbillies out there who love the show. Yeah, whatever. So for great backstory, for great characters, and a great name for the show, I would call it King of the what? Because it could be like whatever. So for great animation, I can barely know animation what kind of looks like right now. Besides, it was kind of off to understand what kind of animation they have for us to do. So, whatever. So to me though, I'll give it 10 out of beer out of 10 because it's really good. The backstory was kind of good. The characters are good. The animation was good, and also the theme song was kind of catchy, like dum 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 dum. It was kind of catchy most of the time, but I can't understand how I cannot copy the song and make it into an album of my own. So why not? But if you do, I recommend you to watch Ray Canaan Hill. Canaan Hill was kind of a show. I hope it's on. I hope it's gonna be on. Because his cartoon, it will be. If it's not, it will be just another mishap if I can. Okay. So just watch Canaan Hill, and I'll be just making another review, or not, or making another music for all of you who liked it. Besides, speaking of that, be sure to check out my music channel called Mr. Red Day, and and he will be coming up with a new song for you, and I'm sure I'm going to be in it. Okay, so I'm gonna be in it. I will be on. I will be on it. I will feature in it. I'm not gonna talk. I'm gonna just sing into the beats. So whatever. So anyway, so thank thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. And remember, fucking USAB. And also, just be, and also just check out my music channel. I have blast from it. And check out my other channels that I've been using up for the whole time, and it will be just a blast. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.